Hello everyone, I'm Dylan. Welcome back to Stillwater, and yes I am Ash Ketchum from Pokemon! And I have a Bulbasaur bag. I made it. And it's mine, and I love it. And it's kind of itchy sometimes, because it's made out of felt and thread. It happened a few nights ago. My grandfather was really old, and now suddenly he's super young. Something fell over, so I went to go check. I opened the door, I found him collapsed on the ground. I rushed to help him, but when I did, he looked so different. So many things rushing into my head, and yet he felt so familiar to me. He wore the same clothes my grandfather wore that night. And his face, I recognized his face. Is this just gonna be, Little Red Riding Hood? Oh, Grandpa! Your human skin is not wrinkly as it was yesterday. It is me, don't worry about it. He looked younger. Right. That's the same night I found the letter. It was next to him, already opened. I'm sorry for all this. Sure. Sure. Maybe they're right. No, don't cry. The pools of water, the dripping sounds, the letter, and now this. Oh yeah, the water. Maybe our family really is cursed. They're not. Curses aren't real. Oh yes, they are real. They are 100% real. You ever eat pine cones? Detective? Huh? Sorry, I'm very tired. I think we easily get too involved in believing that sort of thing exists. In reality, the one who fixates on it feeds off of it. Rumors, doubts, lies, and all those things that we want to become real. Deeper emotions that can't be possibly healed or fixed right away. But it's like a curse, the emotions drag out people down with them. Nani? Whatever! I'll eat it. What? I think you're all caught up in this. How? But I assure you, we'll see this through. For you and your grandfather. Right. Thank you. Good. Our first priority is find more about Lewis. Yeah, where's that note at, man? Here it is. Can I smell it? Yes, you can. Of course. I'll check upstairs. Noah, you and Gopi check the ground floor. Got it. Before they leave to do their own investigations, Hugo grabs a hold of Noah's shoulder and passionately kisses him on the mouth. He leans in close enough for Nina not to hear. Keep an eye on Mr. Mortimer and Nina. Especially Nina. What? Okay. I'm counting on you. You too, Fuzzy Baby! And with that, Hugo headed upstairs, starting his investigation. Mortimer Estate, 11:30 p.m. Don't like it! Searching vigorously each of the rooms, he knew his findings would eventually lead him here. To the bedroom! This is it. Hugo walks to the nearest lampshade and opens it. What's happening? Dimly illuminated, he sees the extent of how lavish this part of the house is. Lavished. Fancy. From customized drapes to vintage furniture, everything here exudes extravagance. I don't know. In my house, I just kind of put down random things. Like I have these hanging around. My Onyx fell down! No! I bought a couple of Pokemon figures. See Onyx? Yeah! Smells like apples in here. The sense of gloom lingers. The room itself is moldering, despite its preserved nature. Ew. I need to hurry. I don't want to stay here for too long. Yeah, I don't want to stay here long either. 20 minutes later. Searchers and searchers with no sign of everything. Me trying to find someone that loves me. The thing that pertains to Lotus. Nothing! He's cleared out everything, just blank everywhere. No, it has to be here. I'm missing something. Partners again remembers the letter. This is the only proof that Lewis exists so far. Maybe I overlooked it. I'll read it again. He knows there's a chain from within. Bearing no foreboding threat at the bottom of the page, just like a regular letter. Oh! That's creepy. I don't like that. What the? If you can't come, then I understand. It's pretty dreary after all. But if I can ask you one more favor of you, could you keep my locket? I know this is selfish of me, but I'd like you to have it. I'd be happy knowing it's with you. Thank you for everything, Henry. Forever yours, Lois. Is this magic paper? I thought he was the cause of all this. I don't understand. Oh, good. The sound of a click can be heard across the bedroom. Something unlocked itself. The chest. No. It's dark and rusty features have not been maintained well. Let it rot on its own. Don't open it! No! A bunch of notebooks and small trinkets. Across an old newspaper article. Young men found dead by the lake. Oh, it's fine. People keep those all the time, right? No, they don't. That's creepy. An identified young man was found on the morning of XXXXX bars prior to his death, according to the police. Ruled out as a suicide, police have claimed that the troubled youth drowned himself. Dang. Certainly a tragic loss. An unfortunate event indeed. No mind comments. No claim of his body has been made yet. Drowning is like one of the worst ways to die. Being on fire is a little bit worse, but... By the corner of Hugo's eye spots a bright glint buried beneath the clutter. He reaches for it. A locket! It's the guy from, Fullmetal Alchemist. The dad who makes Nina into the monster. A young man with glasses smiling brightly. This must be the locket he was talking about. It's so pretty. Surprised it still shines like this. And this picture. Did he put this here? No, it must have been Henry. But why? Why would he store it away like this? What should I do? Take the locket, it's mine! Oh. Hugo's about to put everything back into the chest when he feels a wet, cold sensation crawling up his leg. It's that Taco Bell again. What? Water? A pool of water quickly spreads across the floor. Already sipping into the chest. No! Lights turn off. A scream is heard, followed by a myriad of shouts. Hugo is about to call to Noah, but stops at the sight of pale feet before him. Looming over him stands a tall and ominous figure. His face is shrouded in complete darkness, devoid of any human emotion. Like my face! It appears he's a young man, but Hugo knows that it's far from it. No, this is the very thing trying to imitate a human form. Trying to be human. Like me in real life! Hugo can only stare back. Paralyzed with fear, he's forced to watch the horror that slowly creeps towards him. Just like before, a suggestion of someone staring at him from within. Slenderman! This time it's drawing nearer. Oh boy! Inching ever so close. The words to call out Kobe and Noah fail to reach out. Lodged in his throat, he struggles in pain. With his breath shallow, he tries to force his body to move. Then it stops. Looking down at Hugo, filled with nothing but malice and contempt, it speaks. You wanna go get McDonald's? What did I say? Don't get in my way? All of a sudden, the door in the bedroom slams shut and the entity disappears. The shiver from his body finally realizes agonizing grip, and he gasps desperately for air. His vision blurred and breathing jagged, he staggered towards the door. He yanks at the handle sometimes, but it's tightly jammed. Hey! No, Kobe! Help me! It's wet in here! Kobe! Gets farther away from the house. Oh, good. He rushes towards the window. A heavy force prevents him from opening the window. Hey! This isn't very cool. He smashes the chair. He smashes the chair with the window. The crack is larger with these blows, pushing off the smaller pieces. What's this thing made out of? Bulletproof glass. It's really effective. He smashes the final blow. Break already! Ships out, Celia Van's grapple rope. The wall adjacent to him is covered in ivy. He reaches out for it, grabbing a handful of vines. Carefully, he climbs out the window, gripping tightly and making sure he doesn't lose his footing. The patch of vines clutches start to tear away from the wall. Yay! My arms! Ah! My organs! He crash lands down the thicket of bushes. Air Force Avenue breathes uncontrollably, trying to even out his breathing. But even that is laborious. Immense pain spreads across only his back, but his entire body. Ah! My bones! His body screams out in pain. He forces himself up. There's no time I can do this. I have to do this. With faint and haggard breathing, he makes his way to the place where it all started. To the lake, where the tragedy starts and ends. Mortimer Estate, midnight and 1 minute. We'll see what happens in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you eventually.